What's up? What's up? Oh man, let me get this stuff fixed. Oh, Afro Man. That lady was playing Afro Man. Road to 80. Cadillac. Just don't see. What's up, Boathead? I actually stopped at this location today because I saw something interesting. And I'm going to show you guys. What's up, Mike? Let me turn this around. Alright. I don't know what's going on down here, but I wanted to figure out what it is. So, we're going to stay over here on the easement. Our starting location was Kroger's. Let me see. I'm back in Keller. I'm sorry, Karen. I call it Karen. Karen, Texas. AKA Keller, Texas. This is like next door to where I live. I wear a dress better than I fantasy football. Let's see. I know it is such good energy here. This is awesome. Our proceeds go directly to SSG Alexa Viola Foundation. How you doing? All right, man. How about yourself?
Constant want to see the goods.
So what's this Alexa Viola Foundation?
Buddy of ours that passed away in Iraq.
Okay.
That's his family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And I got last place. It's my punishment. And almost been out for 2 hours and I'm tired.
Is it a punishment if you enjoy it?
I don't. Well, that's a very good point. Oh, you gotta go to work. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh, no kidding!
So I will tell him that I said
Yes! He's over here!
Hey, buddy.
Oh, thank you so much! Yes.
Hey, no worries, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
Will do.
So, as I know, I usually don't give out money most of the time, but again, this is for proceed to go through. So, yeah, this is a great little area. Guys, if you are in Keller, Texas right now, if you are in Keller, Texas, drive by. This is on, let me see, the crossroad, Keller Parkway and I believe Roof Snow. Keller Parkway and Roof Snow. What's up, Nasty Nathaniel? How are you doing today? All right. Mr. All Right himself. Yeah. We're on Keller Parkway and Roof Snow. We got a walk signal. Let's go ahead and go through. So, guys, tonight I've dedicated some time I've dedicated some time to have an open discussion, okay? And we're gonna talk about some of the things I want to enjoy, talk about, like, of course, the most recent activities. Woo! It's a loud ass truck. So I wanted to talk about the Micaiah, what's her name? Micaiah Bryant situation. So I wanted to talk about the George Floyd, Derek Chauvin case. That's right, we're having the open discussion tonight. I'll dedicate some time so we can go ahead and go over some stuff. But I wanted to try something a little bit different, just a tad bit different, right? Those who do want to join the open discussion, I want y'all to be able to go ahead and be able to provide something new that I do not have any knowledge of, right? And educate us. How you doing, Steven? Right? So that way we can all learn something new, and we can all share our opinions on it, right? Whether we think it's right, whether we think it's wrong, interesting. Yeah, we can. We can answer the thing. We can. How you doing, Erie Farms? Oh, it's funny. The area where I had again is about 2 blocks this way, 2 blocks that way. Again, I live in this area. Understand it. I visit this park whenever my park is a little bit crowded. All right, we got it back. All right, sorry about that, guys. What happened is I have my Wi-Fi automatically turns on whenever it gets near a Wi-Fi station. So I think the Chick-fil-A there has free Wi-Fi, and my phone decided to auto-connect to it. So I don't like that. I tried turning it off. I got to look onto it again for the settings, but it's a mild inconvenience. Goddamn Chick-fil-A. Yo, what the hell? So yeah, we're just walking around Keller, guys. Again, I got my main camera, the Nikon P900, which might be retiring soon. It's been of service for a while. Starting to crap out on me. I might have to do some minor repairs on it, but it's a good camera, one trick pony, but it still does its job. The body cam right here, the Cam Pro, I honestly will say this is better than a GoPro. It's a lot better than a GoPro. I have a GoPro and it overheats. It overheats, right? And it's a $300 GoPro, right? $300 to $400. This one here was about $180 after tax. I think maybe $127, $180. I forgot what I bought it for, but it was under $200. It's under $200, and it can record up to 11 hours on one single charge. I have the 128 gig memory on this one, so therefore it will record, I think, up to 48 hours total of video on certain settings. I got mine set to 720p, but that's all I really need. The microphone on it is real good. I'm pretty sure if I play the audio on it, like if I took the video footage from it right now, you just hear my voice just mad loud, just fucking loud. But yeah, this camera here, it's a lot better than the GoPro. And to be honest, it kind of made me actually understand, like, GoPros are kind of disappointing right now. Whew. Oh man, look at all these politicians. Yeah, it's always good. A good thing about this one, about this camera, is that you can encrypt it, right? You can encrypt it. That means if an officer takes your camera, right, they can't delete it. It can't be deleted. They have to have special encryption on it to delete it. So I run this anytime I leave the house, and I think somebody might try and give me an issue just for simply carrying a camera or doing a live stream. Some people just feel they have the right to interfere with what you're doing. So I think if we go down here, we're headed to the park, by the way. How you doing, Paul? Oh my God. Maybe, Paul. Maybe. So here we are. This is a city hall, I believe. Now the good thing about the city hall is literally next, like it's part of the park. What's up, you Wale? Look at all these signs out today, man. Oh my gosh. It's just littered with signs. Well, all right. Here's the thing about Biden's political strategy, right? He placates to people's emotions, right? How you doing, Las Vegas? Freedom News. Whew, sorry, I was about to sneeze. Whew. But he placates to people's emotions, right? And what I mean by that is he'll go, we need to, pass this bill. Honestly, I hope the Senate, I hope the council, I hope everyone understands that this is a serious situation. It's a tragedy. We should not have to wait for more of our kids to die or more of our U.S. citizens to, be in fear for their life because you're too afraid to, enact certain legislation that people consider a violation of your rights, but it's not. It's common sense, people. It's common sense, and it will save lives. Now he uses that same speech for everything. He uses that same speech for everything. And he'll say it a lot. He'll say it. Now, if you do care, thank you, Jedi. Oh yeah, we're just walking through. We're not really doing anything. Right. I think the problem is that people really believe that that legislation can save lives. People really believe that. And the fact is that if somebody wants to do harm, if someone wants to do harm to somebody, they'll do it. There's no reason to follow legislation. If you really want to do harm to somebody, that's the thing. Oh, I think there's an election going on. So I guess I stayed behind the marker. Oh yeah, they are polling right now. Okay. Again, I'm not affiliated with any political party. As I said on my channel before, I don't really identify as Republican or Democrat because, again, as an example of what I tell people is, there's no legislation any politician can put out that will be appreciated by 100% of the people. All right? At least 1/3 of the people. I'm at Keller. I'm in Keller, Texas. At least 1/3 of the people in the entire U.S. will have an issue with what legislation you are, recommending or trying to enact, Me and my wife were watching the what was it? I think Congress area over there, like, trying to figure out legislation. And I noticed there was like hundreds of people in there, hundreds. And I made the comment, said, look at all these people, look at all that millions of dollars sitting in the middle of that of that area, right? And trying to decide how we're supposed to live. Like, think about that. We are paying these people millions of dollars to tell us how we should live, for the rules that they are not going to follow, but we are supposed to follow as individuals. Oh yeah. As I said, whenever y'all see me get into a quote unquote audit, right? It's naturally organic. I find it hilarious because it's not even an audit. It's me just minding my business, and then someone trying to interject in my business. I just think all the government is corrupt. I don't think there's any what is it? Any form of government that is not corrupt, right? And even if I was to become a politician myself, right? There's no guarantee that my actions weren't for corrupt purposes, right? Even if I wanted to do things for the people, right? There's no way of me doing that without other people getting upset and saying, well, what about my rights for this and this and that and that? Because again, there's no way for anybody in any situation as a politician, as someone who's making decisions for others, right, to say that they care about your freedom, because again, they're dictating how you should live your life. Oh, my daughter is doing well. She's actually at the Cheesecake Factory with my wife right now. They're at the Cheesecake Factory. She's experiencing new foods. She had some what is it? Some bread, some brown bread. I forgot what it was. She said she loves it. She enjoys it. You know, Stephen, I'll actually agree with you. I'll agree with you on that one. How you doing, Ken? Yeah, as y'all know, like, I'm willing to have a discussion on these topics, guys. Right? I'm always willing to have a discussion. I'm not opposed to being wrong. I'm always willing to learn. So if you got something that, you know, you feel that I'm saying is wrong, please call me out on it, because again, I'm just a human like everyone else. You know? I make mistakes, and sometimes what I quote is not 100% accurate. So therefore, I always tell you, don't take my word for it. Do your own research, and if you disagree with me, let me know. We can have a discussion about it. Either I'm going to be, still, I'm gonna stand where my argument was, or I'm going to change my mind. But again, this is a beautiful lake. This guy's speeding on through. Look. Yeah, it's fast as hell, man. Oh man, Ken, you're fired. You're fired, Ken. Oh man, man, look at that cardinal there. I wonder if oh motherfucker, I was gonna try and get a picture of it. He landed on the other tree over there, but he's just sprouting from tree to tree. You quit 2 weeks ago? Oh, okay. Okay. You can't quit because I fired you. You're fired. I rehire you and now you're fired again. Alright. I don't want to say any spoilers for anybody, alright? So, I'm not going to say any spoilers, but last night, I watched the Mortal Kombat movie. And if you saw it, don't give any spoilers, but out of a 1 through 10, what did you rate it? If you saw it, out of a scale through 1 through 10, what would you rate it? because I rated it a good 6 out of 10. And I know that's what I've been saying for a lot of movies, and I think it's just because I'm just not feeling them. They're not bad, but I've seen a lot better fan made videos, you know? I'm in Bobcat territory right now. You'll give it a 2. Yeah, right now I'm looking out for bobcats. So I got my monopod and just, give them a good oh at the end of it. So guys, I'm gonna show you guys this little art piece they have over here. Other than the statues, and I find it very interesting because the first time I visited this park, I was like, man, that's very interesting. That's very nice. I would definitely enjoy this artwork here, and it's all the way over there near the dog park. Like, to be honest, alright, I'd rather watch the older Mortal Kombat films than what was actually, presented, right? The older Mortal Kombat films was a lot better than what we were given. But straight ahead, if y'all see that little green thing, let me see if I can point it out. That little green thing right there, that's an art piece there.
On my side.
I still have to watch Nobody. I still have to watch it. I'm probably gonna rent it tonight and or buy it, depending on what options it gives me. But I wanted to make sure that I got enough time to not really focus on anything else other than that movie. All right. So here's the art piece, guys. Check it out. Looks wonderful, doesn't it? Amazing, right? Check it out. Right? Y'all like that? Y'all digging that? Check this out. Check this out. Check that out. Look at that. Some new Charlie Chan movies. Yeah. I mean, all right. I'm gonna say this: the movie, Mortal Kombat, the newest one, was not 100% bad, right? But it just wasn't good, is what I'm saying. Right? So I'm saying, if you want to watch it, the chances of you really being excited about how it played out, I feel I feel like you're going to be like more disappointed if you didn't already have a subscription to like HBO Max. So guys, if this place looks familiar, this is where I was on my notebook, writing my notebook with my GoPro. And again, I stopped using my GoPro because it overheats. But I was walking through the park over here, writing in my notebook, and someone called the cops on me. I think I was sitting over there on those benches at one point. They called the cops on me, and he kept following me, harassing me. So I came from over there and over here, and I sat down right here, right? And then the cops showed up and asked me what I'm doing. So I spoke Afrikaans to him in broken, what is it? Hindi. Yeah. Again, like, I don't know what it is with people, or I really don't know what it is with this like location in general, because it seems that in this certain location here, this is where the most Karens are. Man, that motherfucker's big. Yo, Van Damme, man. Hey, that Street Fighter was the shit though, man. It was one of those movies that was so shitty. Like today, you can say it was a shitty movie, right? I could say it was a shitty movie, okay? But then, like, you know, it was still good back then. Now, I don't think anybody can take any games and make them into movies, and it'd be, like, considered amazing. Like, yo, Van Damme. You know what? My favorite Jackie Chan film was Who Am I? Who Am I? Where Jackie Chan loses his memory. He's trying to figure out who he is. Max Payne, another flop. Yeah. They gotta stop it. I think the other movie that was made out of the game, right, was Double Dragon. Double Dragon. That was probably the only other movies I could say was like the last good video game movie, based off of an actual video game. If y'all haven't seen that, I'm telling you. What's up, Hawkwind? Hola, ¿cómo está, mi amigos? Woo. Man, that fresh cut grass, man, I hate it. 'Cause I got allergies, man. What is that? You know, for as old as Jackie Chan is, I don't know if he's retired from filming yet or making any movies yet, but Jackie Chan is a goat, my guy. He's a goat. Jackie Chan is a goat, man. And I'm saying that as in like when it comes to his movies and his work ethic to like do his own stunts. Come on, man. Name one actor who does 100% of their own stunts, who went from being a stuntman to you know, being put on the movie screen. Woo. The damn pollen, man. So here's actually Keller PD right here, and an animal facility as well. This is their animal shelter in Keller PD. You know, see, everything's half staffed. There's some people walking their big ass dog out. Oh, my fucking ear, dude. Sorry for my language. I've been cussing a lot. I've been trying not to cuss. It's mainly because my allergies make my head hurt. Hey, is that the Google car? Is that the Google car? I think it is. It's the Apple Maps car. Look at that. Guys, we're going to be on Apple Maps. Look at that, man. We're going to be on Apple Maps, my dude. Oh man, Paul, you cracked me up. Guys, we finally made it. We finally made it. Ugh. I told my mama one day I'd make it. Now I made it. I finally proved my point. Anybody in the world can now see me on Apple Maps, on Roof Snow. What's up, Allison? How you doing? Something dropped. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear you're doing better. It sucks though that you're doing worse. But I'm glad you're doing better now. Jedi, I mean, like, if they do, they're gonna have a boring time watching me, right? And I say that sincerely, because the only people who actually sit here are the people who watch literally all my streams, right? All my streams, and you watch it, you know that I don't really do a lot of stuff. They know that I literally walk around, enjoy my day, sometimes get a nice Whataburger meal, and they're just, if they want to watch me do that, that's on them. But I promise you, like, if they want to watch me, okay, cool. You want to come get a burger with me, my guy? Like, we can go around the corners. We can look at stuff. But I don't doubt that, I don't doubt those who do know my channel. But even if they're government entities, they probably do watch it every now and then. Well, here's one thing that I'll say. I don't, as much as I don't like Trump, I'm really starting to really dislike Biden even more, right? And it's simply for his delusions. And him saying, quote unquote, no part of the Constitution is absolute. She's right. He's right. But if we're going to throw out the Constitution, then we might as well go by God's law then. Our natural man's law. This is mine, don't fucking touch it. Anytime, Hawkwind, anytime. Whoa, look at those ducks. I kind of want to walk by them, but I don't want them freaking out and jumping into traffic. What up, ducks? That bee out of my hair. A little itty bitty blue feather on the sides. Man, that's the most exciting thing to happen right now. Stephen, like, all right, I'll let you know, like, no matter who's in presidency, I really just don't really have much trust in any of them, to be honest. Because as much as they claim to care about a situation, as much as any president or any administration has care about a situation, they don't do anything about it, right? And even if they do something about it, they try and do like something like underhanded against something that is valuable to other people, right? We are going to pass this law that will help stop, blank, 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 blank from happening. But in order for us to get this passed, we must also agree to, trample on your rights. And it's very fucked up that, they have to do petty shit like that, just to get things by. But, that's the reason why I don't really have much trust in any presidency, any administration. Right. I mean, it's politics. It's politics. There's nothing they're going to push that doesn't give them a gain, right? So, Paul, about that, about the free speech, right? To be honest, free speech doesn't exist on YouTube or Facebook. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. Because in order for you to even use YouTube or Facebook, you have to agree to their terms and conditions, right? Their policies and procedures, right? Which gave them the right to go ahead and ban our account anytime they deem fit, or silence us anytime they deem fit. How you doing, No Lee? And rather, I do agree with the statement that they are taking away the First Amendment on their platform. I really think what we need to do, and I'm dead ass serious, us as individuals need to make our own server that's not funded by any other sources, our own servers, make our own social media platform where anything can be said, right? We do filtering for making sure, of course, there's no kitty porn or shit like that is being placed on it. We document those accounts and we go ahead and send those to proper people who can take care of that. And then let everything be free reign, right? Of course, if you're making threats to people, that's not really free speech. Because then, that's a call to violence. But I really think we need to make our own social media platform that is not governed by other sources. We're gonna go to the other park. Yeah, Noli's here. And let me see if I can do this thing right here. Let me see. Flip it. Boom. All right, guys. Are we facing right side up? Because to me, y'all look right side up. All right. Let me see if I can fix that. Awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the other park that we went to last time we were streaming. I wonder if I want to do a UE or if I want to cut across traffic. How you doing, Sour Diesel? Bruv. You going right. Why did you get in the lane? Why did you get in the middle lane, my boy? Here's the Canes. And look, there's a fair going on right now. I might go over there in a minute. Let me get this dust cleaned off my car. Yeah, I'm gonna head up that way in a minute. This was the area they said I don't belong in. They said I don't live here. This road here. Which, two of the guys here, we talked. We were actually really cool because, you know, they understood that what the other people were doing was straight up bullshit, right? And I'm driving the same speed as I always do in, you know, residential areas, which is 19 to 20 miles an hour, because you never know if a kid's gonna fly out, in the, you know, in the middle of the road, and you know, you always want to make sure you're able to stop. We're in Keller, Texas. And I'm only reading a few whenever I have the opportunity to. Like, whenever you message me, my screen will pop up and say like such and such, you know. But again, I'm not really trying to read too many comments right now. But yeah, I am in Keller, Texas. There goes TarrantRoofing.com company that we just passed by earlier. Oof. There's a blind spot here. Oh man, yep, I knew it. If I went, I would have got hit. Bruh, come on. Cut me off, man. Let's just go. You cut me off, man. Now back to what we were doing last time before we were rudely interrupted by the popo. Read y'all's comments here. How you doing, Eric? How you doing, West LA? Alright, let me go back to the very bottom. I laugh how what was it when people find out about my channel? They make the assumption that I do things for money. It was like, bruh, my channel's been demonetized for about a year now. and are extremely limited. You too, buddy. Au revoir. That's my shitty way of speaking French. Jesus Christ, man. If I was more versed in more languages, I feel like I would have said that a little bit better. Shh, Noli. Shh. Oh, man. They got some painted rocks over here and everything, man. Look at that. Man, I was listening to Joe Rogan the other day, and apparently he had a guest on there who was talking about Trisha Paytas, right? My wife, likes to listen to Trisha Paytas, just because she's like, it's like watching a train wreck, but you never know when it's going to happen or when it's going to end. But pretty much, Joe Rogan says, to Trisha Paytas' OnlyFans, yeah, you can keep that. Yeah, you can keep that. I'm not interested. And apparently Trisha made a response to that comment. It's fine. And basically said she's making over $1 million a month on OnlyFans. $1 million a month? Oh my gosh. Made me think, should I get into an OnlyFans? Like, should I? Should I do it? Should I do it? It's $1 million a month. Like, should I? Should I? Now, speaking of like $1 million a month, right? Y'all remember who was it? I remember what was it? Danielle Bergoli, the girl who was on Dr. Phil a few years ago. She decided once she became 18. Oh man, y'all don't see it. Hold on. I wonder if y'all can see that in the wind. Y'all see that little bird up there? It's not really a little bird. It's a big bird. But if y'all can see it on my phone, it's a big bird. Let me flip this again. Oop, flipped. What's up, Maddie? How are you doing today? Man, why is it losing focus all of a sudden? We're losing all focus. I think it's the government. I think they're trying to mess up with my optics. But no, just kidding. This lady, now grown adult, 18, decided to make an OnlyFans, and apparently she broke the record for most money earned within an hour. She made $6 million within her first hour. 6 million. Guys, that's 1 million times 6. Now picture this, right? Some people might go in there for the first month to look at it, but like, all right, cool, and then unsubscribe, right? But no, some people get these reoccurring, subscribers. I say like, if you joined, most likely, a good like fourth, like 25%, maybe like 40% max will drop off, right? So like, picture that. Picture all that money we're all missing out on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start an OnlyFans, but only for feet, like people's feet. Hey girl, let me get a picture of them feet, cause people like feet too. I find it weird, but all right, I'm not gonna judge you for it, but I'm just gonna let you know. Only feet. We're gonna start it up, guys. We're gonna pay strangers $5 to let us douse their feet in olive oil and film it. You got your girlfriend with you in Philly? All right. All right, all right. By the way, guys, I walked the other way because I saw a bunch of kids on the other side. I was like, I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm not dealing with that mess. I'm going over here. You know what? I really think I think society is just giving up. Like, to be honest, I really believe that people have just given up on doing what they're used to. I heard this lady. She said she had her master's. She even got her, her PhD and everything. She went to school for years, studying the field. Was offered a lab. She was offered a lab and working. I think, starting off like $50,000 a year. Making $50,000 a year was her base pay, and yeah, I'm just not really trying to hear it. I already know Keller is filled with snowflakes and Karens, right? But let me go back to it. So she was making minimum $50,000 a year, and she worked there for a couple months and a couple years, and she said, I can't do this anymore. I don't like working a 9 to 5. So she started her own OnlyFans, and she said she's made more money in her OnlyFans than she ever did at her other job, right? And I was like, wow. I mean, like, at this point, people are just saying, fuck it. Why would you want to go get an education if you can go ahead and go to OnlyFans, make more money, in your lifetime than you've ever been making? All you gotta do is, like, what? Have a Twitter, post a couple clips. I believe it is. Let me see. About there. Right about there. Let me see the top. The top. That's tangled up. Hold on. About 3 inches out. 3 to 2. 2 to 3. I debated on getting it braided. Because I know the summer will be Texas summer heat is no joke. So I am going to want to either cut it off or braid it whenever the heat comes around. It's no joke. It's dead serious. People die. Like, dead serious. The public library. Senior activities. Actually, I'm gonna go right today. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. And go out the same way I came in. Don't pull my hair. Look, when you got a kid, they do this all the time, man. They yank it, shake it out, shake it all up. No, Lena. Oh, man. But yeah, like, why work a 9 to 5 if you can start an OnlyFans and make, $60,000 a month in some cases? Sometimes it's just that easy. Some people are making a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. I remember when I was still dating. I was dating this one lady. Her name was Michelle, and she had a habit of just like randomly biting, right? Just randomly biting, and it wasn't like a play bite, right? It was like a full-on bite. I was like, damn, what the fuck? She goes, oh, I just like to bite. I was like, look, you need to chill out with that shit before you get rocked. I mean, like, I don't want to hit you or nothing, but like, man, you done nearly bit my damn lip off and shit. The fuck? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I was like, you better help it. Long story short, we really didn't last long. We didn't last long, but we were still friends. Nothing ever happened because we were just like, nah, you different. Don't be biting me like that. Like one day she bit me and I bled. I was like, oh, I'm bleeding. She said, oh, I'm sorry. Nah. Because I feel like, I don't know about you guys, but whenever something actually like makes my skin bleed, I have a knack to like swat it, like out of habit. Now I never hit her. I make that perfectly clear. I never hit her, never struck her, I never did anything to her. But the fear was, what if I react and I accidentally, speak up? Because she's into biting people. And what do I tell the cops? What do I tell, the family? Like, oh, she bit me. I didn't think, da. And then everybody got to know, oh, you can't handle a bite? Oh, you can't handle a bite? I can handle a bite, but I ain't going to. You can't handle a bite? Nah. But we were good friends. I think we broke up because we broke up because she is bisexual, right? And one of her friends was also trying to claim that I was, talking to her, whatever or whatnot, and I wasn't. And her friend was actually into her, right? So her friend didn't like the fact that I was dating her because she wanted to date her.
and it was just very untrustworthy. Right? She didn't believe me when I was like, nah, I didn't. I never talked to her. I never did anything like that. And allegedly, she said I grabbed her butt. I was like, nah, I didn't touch her. I didn't touch any of her shit. The fuck. And then she finally came out and said she lied and that she had feelings for her, such and such and such and such. And I let it slide the first time because it was like, okay, she lied to you. Obviously, you can see she lied to you, whatever. No. This is an old relationship that I had. This is a very old relationship that I had. But she lied to her, to my girlfriend at the time, and said that I touched her butt. I was hitting on her and such and such, and she believed it. She didn't want to believe me. I was like, look, like if you really believe that's what happened, let's go talk to her right now, such and such. Because I'm one to say like, okay, if you really believe that's what happened, let's get all of us in the room at the same time, and let's go ahead and make these accusations in front of everybody and see what's actually the truth. All right? Because either you can say it and I'm like, you're a goddamn lie, right? And I'm like, where did I touch you, right? When, where, when, and how? Because that's a goddamn lie, and I'll call it out. Because I'm not gonna sit there and be accused of shit that I never did, especially of touching a female. You know what I mean? So what happened is, we had our first argument there, such and such. But she, in the back of her head, she still kept thinking, well, what if he did do that? What if he did do that? And I try and go hang out with my buddies and one of my friends, and she's like, well, were y'all making out or something? What are y'all doing out there? Just rumors. I was like, look, I don't got time for like bullshit rumors going on. Like, like either you're gonna trust me or you're not gonna trust me. That's what's gonna happen, right? Because I can't keep going out and then coming back to hearing a fucking argument. Like, that's not healthy, right? And I'm not gonna sit here and be bullied or be made to believe that me hanging out with my friends is wrong because you just having trust issues, right? And I was like, as you see, I came back here twice, to work things out, and you are still sitting here judging me and giving false accusations. So at the end of the day, we broke up because she just she had trust issues. Her boyfriends cheated on her before, and she doesn't know that. All right, well, this dude don't cheat. We're parked in on a side road here. I'm going down to the fair. I'm not blocking anything. All right. Yeah, no, nothing's wrong with being bi. I mean, like, that's the thing is like, she kept saying, I think you're out there cheating. 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 And it got to the point where she didn't trust me, right? Didn't trust me. Kept saying, oh, you're out there cheating. You're out there cheating. You're out there cheating. Turns out, she and her friend who was into her decided to quote unquote cheat, right? Doing good. How about yourself? That's a nice camera, man. All right. You see, I don't always park in the neighborhood that I quote unquote don't live in, and start off with the hostility. I'm kind. I'll address you as long as you don't just immediately say, I'm gonna call the cops on those people. I'm gonna call the cops on them because. But he had a camera too, so I assume he already knows. Man, what's up? What's up? But what did she do? So the first accusation where she assumed I was cheating on her with her friend, what I didn't know beforehand, before we broke up, is that her friend and her, after we became, single, is that she actually cheated on me with her friend after the first accusation because she was like, oh, well, fuck him. He's an asshole. Right? She cheated on her, or cheated on me with her. And I didn't know about this. And I felt betrayed because I wasn't included. She was not honest. If you're going to sleep with a lady, I need to be included. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not right. Yeah, cheating is cheating, period. And I think what she was trying to do is I think she was on a guilt trip, really. She was on a guilt trip because, she accused me of cheating the first time, cheated on me, and then didn't tell me about it. So whenever she came back and she found out that nothing really happened, she felt bad about it. She said it. She said, this is what she told me. She said, I felt real bad about it. But then she also had in the back of the head that maybe you are cheating because she cheated, she cheated, And she built a whole story. I call it building a whole story. So, long story short, that's a story about how I got cheated on and broke up with my ex. But again, it happened so long ago, it really don't even matter. Like we were still cool about everything, and I would never really entertain like another relationship with her. But she's still cool people, Big ass butterfly. But yeah, ladies, if you're going to cheat on your man with another female, include him. It's only fair. It's only fair. It's only right. It's part of the Constitution, man. Oh shit, the fuck? That didn't sound safe at all. Let me turn this around. Yeah, no, I agree. I personally don't cheat because I just don't find it good for anybody personally, but if you're interested in finding someone different and it's another lady, just include your man. For one, he'd feel like it's a treat for him. He'd like, oh wow. And then if you're like, yeah, I really like this person better, he'd be like, well, I still hit though. Her name's Cavassier. Oh man. Wow. No parking anytime, guys. No parking. I've always been told to be fancy, guys. Always be fancy. Treat your ladies like limousines. Liquor in the front, poker in the back. Okay? Be fancy. Man, they got the Ferris wheel up. What? It's we only show respect on this channel, okay? So if you don't respect your whammons, then we're gonna have an issue, bud. Look at this place, man. Let me get a few pics. Open up my camera. I'm pretty sure I'm on the police's S list. Those kids are waving at me. I'm not waving back. I'm leaving. Yeah, in this area, like, it's a possibility it's catching another Wi-Fi hotspot too, I'm pretty sure, because we are in this area and there's a lot of people on their phones. The bandwidth of the network right now is being taken over. So that could be a reason as to why we're not getting a good stream signal. Yeah. kind of want to go ride that kamikaze there. I think on this day of all days, I would hate to live here. Bro, alright, look, Paul, no lie. 3 times those same officers, right? And I'd be like, every time, I'm like, look, man, I know you guys come out here and you guys are going to say like the same thing. Look, we know you're not in trouble or anything, and that. I was like, I know I'm not in trouble, you know. And he goes, we just got a call and we had to come out, you know, and such, and yada, yada, yada. I was like, yeah, I know. I wish at this point y'all might as well just not even come out if y'all know it's me. Like, just don't even come out. Just tell the people over the phone, like, hey, has he done anything illegal? Well, he's filming. It's kind of weird to me. All right, well, call us if he does anything illegal. Like if he trespasses, or if he assaults someone, or if he starts selling drugs. Like, don't just call to call because you don't like him there. He's allowed to be there. Leave him alone. At all costs, don't make a issue for yourself, because he is petty and he will sit on your block for days. But yeah, I met them already 3 times. Yeah, or I'll do all 3. I might have to take my daughter out here one day to the fair, this little mini fair. Now I'll just go to Six Flags when she's old enough. Yep, I knew it. It's cause I was in the middle of like everybody using their phones, right? You step out of that range for a second, it gets better. But definitely, guys, what I'm about to do, I'm about to get in my car. I'm actually about to head back home after getting a little snack. You know, get a little snack, get some foodies. I'm gonna head home, and we're gonna start up a open discussion, right? Because I definitely want to hear your guys' opinion. Those who do choose to join, I hope to see you guys in there. And again, we're not going to end the stream until I get in my car and get going, because again, you never know. Some people just may surprise you. Some people may assume you're up to no good. You walked in front of me, you're up to no good, huh? You're going to be busy. No, you can pause the OnlyFans for like a few minutes. Jeez. I'm kidding. I love you too. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm gonna head home, and we're gonna go ahead and get a live stream started up over there, and we're gonna do an open discussion over there. I'm thinking probably oh, no worries, Noli. Love you too. Yeah, like I think we're gonna try and keep it to like 3 topics that I'm gonna bring up. Right? 3 topics. And then we're gonna leave it to open discussion on anything that you bring up. But Noli has an OnlyFans? Yeah, I believe so. Maybe. It might be. The link might be in her bio. I know who has a who is the auditor who has an OnlyFans. Pink camera sparkles. Pink camera magic. She has a OnlyFans. And the only reason why I know that is because Minnesota Guardian brought it to everyone's attention. There's my car. Yeah, and let me start off by saying this. There's nothing wrong with hold on, let these guys go by. There's nothing wrong with OnlyFans, guys. Really, there's nothing wrong with it. So, if people want to use their body for money, hey man. If you can make some decent money off of it, off of images of your body or others, body that they consented for you to use, why not? As long as it's legal, as long as you're doing what you're doing, if you can make a business out of it, I see no problem. Ooh. If that does happen, I mean, it's expected. It is expected. It might happen. Oh, I don't want to delete nobody. But yeah, Minnesota Guardian was the one to leak it on his community page. And I'm pretty sure he was joking. He was joking, but I was like, oh shit, no way that's true. And I was like, no way it's fucking true. And I was like, typing pink camera magic, OnlyFans. I was like, oh, it is fucking true. I didn't buy it. Sorry. I don't have time to pay for something that I can find an equivalent online for free on the hub. You know what I mean? On the Horn Pub. If I want to find it, I just go on the Horn Pub and look at that. Do I want to go down this road? It looks like I want to back out of here because looks like that carnival, that mini carnival is causing a bottleneck in traffic. Just turn around. I'm not dealing with that. You know, speaking of, there used to be like a loophole in the law, right? Where, say, if you did go hire a prostitute, right? You know it's a prostitute. The thing is, in order for it to be a prostitution, it has to be for sexual acts. However, if you say, this is alleged, I'm not 100% sure if this is true. If you say, hey, I don't want you to do any sexual acts on me, I just want to hire you for some nude modeling, right? Allegedly, that gets you off the hook. No, we do nude modeling here. That's my sister. No. See, I'm glad I grew up with a family of all boys. So, luckily, I never have to worry about if anyone, of my family is on the Horn Pub. Oh, yeah, my grandma would never do that. Naked grandma. Have y'all seen that Steve Harvey clip? Naked grandma. Things you never want to see. Naked grandma. So specific. Grandma with her teeth out. Oh man. So like I've been finding a lot of recent news, right? Even news that isn't being shared as often. A lot quicker. On TikTok. There's a lot more people who share more police interactions on TikTok now. And I mean the day of, right? It'd be the day of. And they're like, I gotta put this on TikTok. Guys, go to TikTok. Get you one. Get you one. Actually, because you can find a lot of news on there, surprisingly. Right? Granted, most of the time is covered by somebody else's opinion on it. And sometimes it just makes zero sense on their opinions, because again, most of the people on there who feel like they know what they're talking about are children, unfortunately. I say children as in like 18 to 24. They don't really know what's going on in the real world. They just assume that they know what's right and what's wrong. But you can definitely see a lot of cop suckers on there, is what I call it now. If you want to be a cop sucker, there's nothing wrong with that. That's your lifestyle. You can do that. There was a few people on there who talked about a couple traffic stops that I actually wanted to find on YouTube, but I can't find it, so I had to look a little bit deeper. apparently a guy who lives here in Texas, in Fort Hood. He's military. We had a strong debate on how he believes just because you're an officer and someone demands, right? If the officer stops you in your car, right? I was watching this video. He said he stopped him, and the officer says, "Hey, turn off your car." So he turns off his car. He says, "Now put your keys on the roof." And immediately I was like, "What? Put your keys on the roof? The fuck? I don't know. I put my keys on the roof. I'll put them on my dashboard. I'm not putting them on my roof." That somehow turned into this huge debate as to rather, was it a lawful command or was that an unlawful command? I was like, that's hella unlawful. No way you can just be like, put your keys on the roof. I was like, MIMS, MIMS, what is it? Pennsylvania states you can ask me to get out the car. You can tell me to get out the car if we're going by case law, but there's no law saying you can tell me to put my keys on top of the car, because that's just, in my opinion, that's you seizing my property. If that makes sense. I'll put it in my pocket before I put it on the roof of my car. And we're home. We're home. We are back in Watauga. Yeah, there isn't a lot of laws on it. Your Philly cheesesteak there? Oh. You didn't stream. I'm pretty much already home. I'm back in Watauga already. But yeah, we debated. And he says, yeah, the officer could charge with disobeying a lawful order. And I was like, I mean, you could try, but I'm pretty sure that'll be thrown out. And also, it was like, he says, it's not really a search or seizure since we haven't taken control of it, right? Since we don't have a hold of it. I was like, so what you're doing is you're playing semantics, right? So say if I took out my key, and I put it on top of the roof of my car, as long as the officer doesn't touch it, grab it, or hold it, he's never really taken possession of it, right? So therefore, he really didn't seize it. He just, told you where to place it, which I'm like, okay, well, you still have no authority of where I place my items, right? You can't tell me where to place my items, right? It's now this is my possession, right? I don't understand why most officers feel that way. We just left Karen, Texas, aka Keller. Fort Hood. He's in Fort Hood. But the situation they were talking about, I believe, was in California. I need to get that what is it? The idler pulley change. And here it just wee. Yeah, he's some military kid in Fort Hood. And he's like, well, if I pull you over, you have to do the order because you're a civilian and you don't have the authority. I was like, bro, you don't have authority. What the fuck you mean? Like, Like, I think you really need to read your own laws, my boy. Also, you can't you have to ID and da da da. I was like, bro, you are just saying a whole bunch of false shit. The Josh fight. I've been hearing a lot about this. Someone's gonna have to share what's going on with that. I've been seeing the meme going around. I'm the last Josh. Uh-oh, we're overheating. All right, guys, I gotta end the stream for real this time. Unfortunately, my phone is overheating. So, we'll talk to you guys later, man. Love, peace, chicken grease. Take it easy.